Let's be real, we've all been there. You're trying to eat right, hit your protein goals, but you have zero time. You think your crazy schedule is just making it impossible. Well, stick around because we are about to completely solve that problem for you in the next few minutes.
So does this sound familiar? You really want to fuel your body the right way. Maybe build a little muscle, lose some fat, but your calendar is it's a mess. The idea of actually cooking a proper high-protein meal feels like a joke. Okay, but what if I told you that you can make a killer high-protein meal in less time than it takes to scroll through your phone? No magic here, I promise. It's all about strategy. Now, before we get to the actual food, let's just quickly talk about why this is so important. This isn't just some fad for bodybuilders, okay? Focusing on protein is a legit, science-backed move that can totally change the game for your health and fitness goals. So how does it actually work? Well, protein is what we call the most satiating macronutrient. That's just a fancy way of saying it keeps you feeling full and satisfied for way longer. And that is a total game changer for killing those afternoon cravings. It also helps your body hold on to muscle while you're losing fat. And, get this, it even gives your metabolism a nice little boost. So the bottom line is, more protein helps you stay full, keep your muscle, and burn fat. It's a win-win-win. All right, let's get practical. We're starting with breakfast. A high-protein breakfast really sets the tone for your entire day, right? It just crushes cravings before they even have a chance to start. Here are 2 awesome options you can make in literally minutes.
First up, we have the undisputed champion of fast protein, the Greek yogurt power bowl. Just look at that number, up to 55 grams of protein. That is a massive way to kickstart your day, and it takes, I am not kidding, about 2 minutes to throw together.
And the ingredients, they could not be simpler. You got your Greek yogurt as the base, 1 scoop of your favorite whey protein to get that huge protein hit, throw in some berries or a banana for flavor, and a tablespoon of chia or flaxseed for those healthy fats. Super easy stuff to keep stocked in your kitchen.
And check out how easy this is. Step 1, mix the yogurt and protein powder. Step 2, top it with your fruit and seeds. That's it, seriously. No cooking, barely any mess. You just stir it up and you've got a powerhouse breakfast ready to go. Now, if you're someone who likes a warm breakfast, this next one is definitely for you. Protein oatmeal. It's cozy, it's delicious, and it still packs an incredible 40 grams of protein to keep you full all the way to lunch.
And the method is just as fast. Pop your oats in the microwave for, say, 90 seconds. Now, here's the pro tip. Stir in that protein powder after it's cooked. That's how you keep it from getting all clumpy. Then, you just top it with some nut butter for healthy fats, and boom, you're done in under 5 minutes.
Okay, breakfast is conquered. But what about lunch? When you're smack in the middle of a busy day, you need something that's fast, easy to carry, and powerful enough to stop that 3 p.m. energy crash in its tracks.
And for that, I give you the tuna and egg protein wrap. This is such a great upgrade from a boring sandwich, and it's delivering a massive 40-gram protein punch. Plus, it's super easy to pack up and eat wherever you are. The real secret here is just a tiny bit of prep. If you boil a few eggs at the start of the week, you've got the main ingredient for this lunch ready to go in seconds. Canned tuna is a pantry classic, and if you use Greek yogurt instead of mayo, you can sneak in even more protein. As for putting it together, it couldn't be easier. Just mash the tuna and eggs in a bowl, spread it on a wrap, and roll it on up. You can make this in the morning before you leave, or hey, even assemble it at your desk if you pack the parts separately.
Not a tuna fan? No problem. The same idea works perfectly with a turkey wrap. Just grab some good quality deli turkey, maybe some lettuce, a simple sauce. You're still getting 30 to 40 grams of protein in about 2 minutes flat.
So we made it to the end of the day. You're tired, you're hungry, and the absolute last thing on your mind is cooking. This, my friends, is where your microwave becomes your secret weapon for a high-protein dinner in minutes.
This, right here, is the chicken microwave bowl. And it is the very definition of a smart, fast meal. We're talking up to 45 grams of protein in a perfectly balanced, satisfying dinner that requires zero, and I mean zero, actual cooking.
The key to this whole thing is just smart shopping. Next time you're at the store, grab some of those pre-cooked chicken strips and those little single-serving microwave rice cups. Those are your building blocks for an instant, amazing meal. And the instructions are, well, they're almost laughably simple. You heat the chicken and the rice together for maybe 60 to 90 seconds. Then, you just toss in some fresh veggies. The heat from the rice will wilt the spinach perfectly and add a little dressing. Done! A hot, balanced meal is ready.
And for a veggie option, the exact same idea applies. Just swap in a bowl of microwavable lentils for your base. You could even stir some unflavored protein powder into the sauce to boost it up to a solid 30 grams of protein.
So we've gone through some really great, really fast recipes. But honestly, the recipes themselves, they aren't the most important part of this. The real secret, the thing that leads to long-term success, is the system behind them.
Because let's be honest, recipes are great and all. But what happens when you get bored? Or you don't have that one specific ingredient? A list of recipes just isn't enough to keep you going.
You need a system. That is the real secret. It's a flexible framework that lets you build dozens of different high-protein meals in minutes, using whatever you already have in your kitchen.
And here it is. This is the master plan. It is a dead simple formula: protein plus a quick carb plus some fruit or veggies plus a simple sauce. Just think about it. Stock your kitchen with these 4 types of things, like that pre-cooked chicken, the microwave rice, some spinach, and a light dressing, and you can build a balanced high-protein meal anytime, anywhere. This is how you win, even on your busiest days.
So I'm just going to leave you with this. The next time you think you're too busy to eat well, just remember that formula. You have the building blocks, you've got the strategy, and you definitely have 10 minutes. So the only question left is, what are you going to build?